Welcome to the National Secretary Treasurer's Financial Briefs, a series of short online videos designed to help local leaders navigate QuickBooks in My Local 3, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This lesson will show you how to run basic reports in QuickBooks. There are two basic reports that we're referring to, the balance sheet and the treasurer's report. These reports assist you in preparing your year-end LM and 990 forms and reporting to your membership monthly. If you downloaded the QuickBooks companion file from the NST Advisor webpage, the balance sheet and treasurer's report have already been saved as a memorized report. This lesson will show you how to find and manipulate these memorized reports. Go to Reports on your menu bar, then go down to Memorized Reports and select Memorized Report List. This should display a box entitled Memorized Report List with a listing of all of the reports that have been memorized in QuickBooks. First of all, memorized reports are generic reports that have been saved for continued use. These reports are often customized by the user, and they want to make sure that they have the same customization every time they run the report without having to go through the customization process each time. As you can see, if you're using the QuickBooks companion file from the NST Advisor webpage, there are many memorized reports that have been saved for your use. Under the Local Reports heading is the balance sheet. Select that report by double-clicking on the name. A balance sheet is always as of a certain date. Therefore, in the As Of field, enter the date of your report. Many people may want the report as of the end of each month or as of the end of each fiscal year. In this example, we will use December 31st, 2014 as our As Of date. As with all date fields in QuickBooks, you only need to enter the 6 digits for the date, and QuickBooks will put it in date format for you. The balance sheet tells us 3 things: what and how much you own, what and how much you owe, and what you are worth. What and how much you own are called assets. Assets consist of cash, investments, and other tangible property and equipment. What and how much you owe are called liabilities. These consist of credit card balances and loans. The difference between assets and liabilities is what you are worth, or your net worth. In the tax-exempt world, you will also hear the term net assets. If your assets are greater than your liabilities, then you have a positive net worth, which is good. But if your liabilities are greater than your assets, you have a negative net worth and have some cause for concern. Please note that when you are viewing a balance sheet, total assets should equal total liabilities plus net assets or net worth. Just above the line with the date fields are some buttons that allow for different functions. We will go over a couple of them. The first is the Customize Report button, which allows you to edit different report features, add certain comparison information to your report, and make changes to the font and formats of your report. The Memorize button allows you to save this report. When you memorize a report, it will give you the option of saving the report to a new file or writing over the current file. You can also use the Print button to print the report to your connected printer or to a PDF if you have that capability. The report can also be emailed to someone in either an Excel or PDF format. Also, the report can be downloaded to an Excel spreadsheet if you'd like. Now, I will close the balance sheet and open the treasurer's report. While the balance sheet is as of a certain date, the treasurer's report is for a period. For example, the month of January, the second quarter, or the fiscal year. Therefore, the date fields in the treasurer's report will differ a bit from the balance sheet. You will see that you have a from and to field. In the from field, enter the first day of the period you want to run the report for. In our example, we're running the report for all of fiscal year 2014. Therefore, in the from field, the date is January 1st, 2014. In the to field, enter the last day of the period you want to run the report for, which in our example is December 31st, 2014. Now, the treasurer's report also tells us three things: how much income you made, how much was dispersed, and what your net income or loss is. Now, let us explore the Customize Report feature a little more. Once you click on Customize Report, a screen appears entitled Modify Report. There are 4 tabs on this screen: Display, Filters, Header Footer, and Fonts and Numbers. The Display tab allows you to change the report date range, change the report basis, or add columns to your report. You can add columns such as previous period, previous year, year to date, or row or column percentages. Let's say you want to run a report for each month's general membership meeting. You may want members to see the income and expenses for the current period and also the year-to-date income and expenses. By selecting year-to-date, you can accomplish this. You can also change the way the columns are displayed on your report. For instance, you're running this report for the entire fiscal year, but you want to see the costs by month. In the Display Columns By field, select Month, and the report will change to show all of the information by month once you click the OK button. Now, if you want to go back to show the report by the entire fiscal year again, just go back into Customize Report and go to our Display Columns By and select Total Only and click OK, and it goes back to Total Only. Now, let's go back into Customize Reports and explore the Filters tab. In the Filters tab, you can choose what information you want displayed on the report. Let's say that you want to know how much your local spent on the national convention and nothing else. That can be done in this tab. On the left, you have different filters that you can choose from. Once you select a certain filter, the information in the middle of the screen will change accordingly for you to select the desired report criteria. You can select multiple filters when customizing your report. The Current Filters Choice box on the right tells you what filters you have chosen on your report. The Header Footer tab allows you to change the information in either your header or footer. By checking or unchecking items on the left side of your screen, you can add or take away information from your header or footer. You can also change the names and titles of certain headers and footers. The Fonts and Number tab simply allows you to change the fonts in your reports and format of your numbers to your liking. Once you have completed all of these changes, just click the OK button to display your new report. With this, you should be able to run the basic reports in QuickBooks to share with your membership or to use in the preparation of your LM and 990 reports. Good luck.